Once upon a time in a distant village, there lived a girl named Mary. Ever since Mary was a child, she grew up believing that Mr. and Mrs. Adebayo were her true parents. Mary was living a normal life and Mr. and Mrs. Adebayo were taking very good care of her. But there was something that wasn't quite right about Mary. Whenever Mary sees money or goes close to money, she'd start sneezing uncountably until she goes distant away from the money. It all started few years back. Mary had gone to the farm to fetch firewood for cooking that day when she stumbled upon a bundle of money. Mr. and Mrs. Adebayo had always known that Mary had this problem of sneezing when she came close to money, so they did their very best and tried to hide all the money away from Mary, and ever since Mary didn't know what money was. Mary, curious on seeing the money, then took it home to show her supposed mother, Mrs. Adebayo. Mary was sneezing all the way home. Mary arrived home and showed the money to Mrs. Adebayo. Mrs. Adebayo, who was shocked to see Mary actually holding the money, swiftly took from her hand and lied to her that the money she was holding was evil and she should do everything possible to stay away from it. Mr. and Mrs. Adebayo thought that they could keep hiding money from Mary for a long time. But everything changed when Mrs. Adebayo actually realized something that left her in great shock.